That is your starting lineup, 30 laps for the next pit stop. Legends ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. Wilkinson and Helger to bring the field down. The drivers for the Triple Crown are ready to go. Green flag unfurls. We're underway. Burns, LaBelle, Silvia, and Parsons are the 4 drivers we're keeping an eye on.
And Wilkinson a little bit of a breakaway with Helger at the top of the field. Wilkinson able to shut the door. Helger was charging hard to the inside. Deeper in the field. Stacked up double wide and 3 wide for 13th. Calabro and Martin able to pull away from Newcomb.
Battle for second, hot and heavy down into turn number 3. Chase Silvia working that outside lane in the 117, the 42 of Tessier, the 99 of Helger, the 4 of LaBelle, all in that fight off of turn number 2. Here they come down the backstretch, 3 wide down into turn number 3.
Silvia makes it 3 wide into 3 and off of 4, but Helger slowed up a little bit. He's now even with Chase Silvia with Mason Tessier sitting in second. Brian Wilkinson Jr., the rookie, doing a good job making it out of the lead, has 2 car lengths of separation between he and the 42.
Off of turn number 4, they come to complete lap number 4. Wilkinson continues to set the pace, but he is under fire down into turn number 1. Chase Silvia winds up that top lane. The 117 finds himself to the top of the leaderboard, down into 3 and 4. Can he hold it to the stripe? Wilkinson tries to get it back, but not going to happen that time.
Silvia, the second leader of this event, but Brian Wilkinson Jr., the rookie, is not going to go down without a fight. He sits in second for the moment. Tessier, using the inside lane to his advantage, will not overtake the second spot. LaBelle in for trying to get out of traffic with the 99 of Helger rounding out the top 5.
Down into 3 and 4. Silvia on a little bit of a breakaway, sets the pace down off of 4. Tessier down to the inside, up into the number 2 spot. The 30 of Wilkinson sits third, and here comes the 13. He's won a half a dozen times over the course of the season. Takes a look to the outside, tries to make it 3 wide. Contact. Wilkinson goes around in 3 and 4. Hard hit there off the corner. The car involved in that one, nowhere to go. Chase Silvia will bring the field down off of turn number 4. On the outside of him, Mason Tessier. They hit the throttle. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Silvia trying to get away, but he has Jacob Burns glued to his rear bumper. Trouble down in 1 and 2. Several cars involved.
Richie Helger rounds out the top 5. KJ Boucher getting ready to let the field loose. There's the green flag. And a drag race into turns 1 and 2 between Silvia and Tessier with Jacob Burns. Tap, tap, tap on the door.
Down into 3 and 4. Tessier up top, edging out ahead of Silvia as they come off of turn number 4. But Silvia is able to battle the lead back at the stripe. They roll down into 1 and 2. Burns right on Silvia's tail as they roll down into turn number 3.
Into 3 and off of 4. Silvia will cling to the lead, but we've got a new second sitter. Jacob Burns takes the spot away from Mason Tessier. And behind them, a battle for 4th with Brenden LaBelle edging out Richie Helger with Parsons and Vanasse making it 3 wide and a 4.
Parsons with a power move down to the inside, 3 wide across the stripe, down on the inside. He's got Brandon Martinez on his rear bumper as they follow Mason Tessier down the back straightaway and up top. The 11 of the Bottle Rocket trying to fire his way up on the outside.
Bottle Rocket trying to pop his way into the top 5. He's going to have a chance, but the traffic closes up behind him. That is Parsons and LaBelle side by side for the 4th spot. Up front, a battle for the lead. Burns and Silvia separated by 2 car lengths and a 1.
Silvia continues to hold off Burns as they come off at 2, and a little bit of a breakaway for your 2 leaders. Down into 3 and 4. Look at the 4 of LaBelle come to life up on the outside while Parsons takes a look to the inside of the 42.
But up front, Silvia sets the pace into the back straightaway. Burns comfortably in second. 10 car lengths back. It's Tessier and LaBelle jousting for the 3rd spot. Josh Parsons rounds out the top 5.
Silvia taking a wide lane into turn number 1. And Burns looking at the inside but couldn't take advantage that time. Cross flags out, 15 down, 15 to go. Silvia, Burns, Tessier, LaBelle Parsons back down to the inside, 3 wide, and look at the 11 from the top to the bottom.
3 wide into 3 when Vanasse trying to peek his nose into Parsons' business. He won't though. Parsons overtakes Tessier for the 3rd spot. Tessier and LaBelle fall back a little bit. Up front into 3 and off of 4. Silvia takes the lead. Burns sits in 2nd. Parsons rounds out the top 3.
Across the stripe they go, and they are chasing Chase Silvia right now. Josh Parsons just set his fastest lap of the race, and he has the fastest lap of the race, trying to close in the distance on the top 2. See what he's got this time, and he does by a couple of tenths. Does he have enough time to catch your leaders?
He's got 12 laps to answer that question, and the answer very well might be a resounding yes. Chase Silvia currently leading by 3 car lengths on Jacob Burns. Parsons is 8 car lengths back. Top 3 are single file. The battle for 4th is wheel to wheel between Tessier and LaBelle. Ryan Vanasse trying to stick his nose in there across the stripe.
20 laps down, 10 laps remaining in this one. Silvia continues to set the pace as Burns has not been able to answer that call. Passing flag out for Ayla Martin as the leaders thunder down, and all of a sudden Josh Parsons is right up on the back bumper of Jacob Burns, down into 3 and 4. Parsons right up on the tail end through the corner.
But up front, Chase Silvia still sets the pace by 6 car lengths with 8 circuits to go. The battle is for 2nd, a side-by-side duel between Parsons and Burns. 2 Nicholas Scola guys. Crossover move from Parsons. Takes the spot away, and Burns now sits 3rd as the leaders hit 1 and 2.
Josh Parsons right now pulling down some of the fastest laps all night long. And look at him close down on Silvia. Already down to 5 car lengths and closing fast. 6 laps remaining that time, and he is on his way to the back bumper of the 117. But once he catches him, can he get by? He's got 5 laps remaining.
Silvia setting the pace with 5 circuits to go. Parsons in 2nd. Burns in the 3rd spot. Vanasse and LaBelle round out the top 5. Parsons taking a peek down low. Doesn't have the run. Sticks it behind Chase Silvia with 4 circuits to go as the leaders hit turn 2.
Off the corner they come, and the lap's winding down. Parsons running out of time. Silvia looks like he kicked it up just a notch when Parsons got up on his tail. 1 mile remaining. Chase Silvia setting the pace. Parsons doing the chasing. Down into 3 and 4. The twin sticks in the air 2 more times.
Twin twigs fly. 2 circuits to go, and Chase Silvia has a 6 car length lead on Josh Parsons, who continues to put down some monster laps. The 3rd spot is a side-by-side battle between Vanasse and Burns. Trouble for Martin. And oh boy.
Ayla Martin going around down into turn number 1 as the field was coming under the white flag. And that sets us up. KJ looks the field over. Green flag unfurls, but it's a lazy green. And there is the caution. This one's coming back. We will try it again. They know what he's looking for, and they're going to try it again. Silvia and Parsons. Burns and Vanasse. LaBelle and Tessier. Helger and Calabro. Wakefield and Wilkinson. This time it's a good start. Green flag is out. We're underway. Down into 1. Silvia trying to get away. Here comes Burns up on the tail. Here comes Parsons back up on the outside.
A battle for the lead, side by side. Parsons and Silvia race door handle to door handle across the stripe. White flag in the air.
Down into turn number 1. Chase Silvia trying to hold on, but Parsons gets a run off at 2. Down into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag is in the air. Burns slides up the racetrack, goes around. Silvia will take down the win over Josh Parsons. Brenden LaBelle will come across 3rd.
And a very important win for Chase Silvia.
Applause, Chase Silvia! The emotions flowing from the Silvia family. Helmets off, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Chase Silvia holding off on a green-white checker finish. Chase, first off, congratulations on the win and the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown Championship.
Thank you. You know, a lot of, a little bit of contact at the beginning of the race, but got to the lead almost right away. And a long green flag run. Hate to see that caution right at the end because I knew I had it in the bag. Had about a car length or two. And, I knew for the past 2 restarts I was getting my back bumper beat off by the 13, but, I don't know if we think it's summer shootout, but last time I checked, we don't fucking, sorry for the language, but slam into each other. I mean, every time into one, just back bumper. I didn't hear anything on the radio, but, I mean, I knew once I saw the 09 and 13 pull up next to each other on the caution, I was going to get, tortured, but I was able to pull it off and hang on for the Triple Crown win.
Coming off at 2, Josh had a great run, had a little bit of an advantage going into 3, but all of a sudden this thing stuck like it needed to through those final corners.
Yeah, I know going down the back straightaway, Josh had about half a car on me. We're still side by side. I saw the 13 peek down, and I knew if I just ran normal and gave him the line, I wouldn't have won it. So I just sent it in real deep and hope it stuck, was able to somehow get the run off and beat the 09.
How does it feel to pick up the Triple Crown Championship this year?
It feels absolutely amazing. My Uncle Lenny passed a couple days ago, and this one's for him, and as well as Papa Norman.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Thank you.
Jay Silvia, ladies and gentlemen, our 2025 Everett Auto Pound Triple Crown Champion. Our second place finisher, Josh Parsons. Josh, so close you could taste it. This car was a rocket tonight, just came up a little bit short.
Again, car to beat, no competition out there. We would have had him if that restart didn't come out or if he didn't jump the start twice, but hey, it happens, whatever, it's racing. I got to thank everybody that came out here, and, unfortunately we couldn't keep the tradition of the Triple Crown and the Parsons name going, but hey, guess what? Went to a good home, We don't think we'll let it happen again, but hey, we'll have it. It happens.
Well, you got some people to thank.
Absolutely. Got to thank Mom, Dad, Nicholas School of Racing for getting this bad, fast car out here today. I want to give a special thanks to Ty for always coming in, making sure that the car's torqued, fueled, everything on top of it, guys on top of it. Got to thank Tire Visuals as well, getting all the best shots. We got Triple G Scaffold, we got D.A. Ricardo and Son Builders, G&G Silk Screening, and of course, everybody else that comes out, they're always showing their support for me, the friends, the family that come out weekly and show the support for this sport and the lack that we're slowly falling apart from.
Congratulations, great run for second place coming through the traffic. Third place tonight, Brenden LaBelle. And Brenden sitting fifth on that final corner. All of a sudden, the seas opened up and there you are sitting third.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have the car tonight. I don't know, it was kind of good during practice and qualifying this race. We changed some things and didn't work in our favor. It was a little loose, but rebounded for a P3, still in the points running. Hopefully we'll be there for the championship overall.
It's got to feel real good, though, coming out with another podium finish, getting into the month of August.
Yeah, it feels real good. We keep racking up these top threes. We'll be at their end. Dale Earnhardt always said, you got to be consistent and win championships, and, well, this is what we're doing.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I can't thank my family enough, my dad. We work on this thing every night, getting this thing a rocket ship. I can't thank all my sponsors enough, Santos Recycling, Greyhound Liquors, Vincent's Plumbing and Heating, Flagman Graphics, Sean Buffington at TS Motorsports, getting this thing a rocket ship. The fans, Seekonk Speedway putting this on, and just had a good night.
Great run for third. Congratulations. How about a round of applause for our podium finishers, ladies and gentlemen. Finishing third, Brenden LaBelle, second to Josh Parsons, and back in victory lane in our 2025 Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown Champion, Chase Silvia. That's all we've got for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and joining us on a beautiful Friday evening. We're back tomorrow, round 2 of the Everett Auto Parts Triple Crown Championship weekend, as we got 4 more to crown, with the Pro Stocks going 60 laps, the late models going 45, the Sportsmen and the Sport Trucks each going 35 apiece. 6 o'clock, post time tomorrow night. On behalf of the staff and management here at the Seekonk Speedway and for the family of the late D'Anthony and Irene Vendetti,